Hello and welcome back to GTA 3. Last time we finished the Portland section of the game and now we are on the second island, the commercial district of Staunton Island. And we are apparently also... well, we'll be starting to do some missions for the yakuza in this episode.
So, which clan are we working with?
The Kasen clan, I think they should be called. Also, we have some more stuff here because I went and grabbed some more hidden packages off screen.
Was that a bribe token right at your warehouse?
No, that was a body armor token. We can get bribe tokens here as well, but that requires doing the vigilante missions, and I just did not bother with that. I mean, it's kinda useful to have the bribe tokens at your hideout, but then again, if you have time to go to your hideout, you might as well just go to the pay and spray instead.
Fair enough.
Alright, so we're making our way to Asuka's condo here, so... that was a terrible jump. I don't think I've ever actually come here the proper way.
We have certain issues to clear up before we continue any form of relationship, business or otherwise. Let's lay our cards on the table. I am Yakuza, and I know you worked for Salvatore Leone's family. I can give you work with our organization, but first you must prove to me that your ties with the mafia are truly broken. Salvatore Leone will be leaving Luigi's in about 3 hours' time. Make sure he doesn't reach his club alive. Meanwhile, Maria and I will catch up on old times.
Oh, Asuka, you've got a massager.
That's not a massager.
Thanks for that.
Okay, you two just carry on. Meanwhile, we will go and kill ourselves a mafia don. I mean, he kinda deserves it for trying to blow us up.
Yeah, he can't say he didn't have this coming.
Now that I've lost 280 pounds, my husband's all mine again.
That's right, honey. No more escorts.
So now that we have actually made it to the second island, the Callahan Bridge is now fixed.
Oh, good.
It was still broken in the cutscene that we saw earlier, or during the previous mission when we drove the boat here, but apparently the repair crews work pretty fast.
I'll say.
I'm not here to be original. I'm here to
What?
rock.
What?
24/7, dudes. Non-stop.
Was that just a loading screen, or?
Yeah, you get this small loading screen when you switch like districts.
Huh.
It's longer on the PS2, I think. It's been a while.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, the game is warning us that we should not hang around Luigi's club, which is fair enough. Although I think that does not actually apply to, well, this point yet, because it's more to do with when Salvatore actually gets out of there and his bodyguards will show up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right now I think we'd be fine. But we don't want to risk it, so let's make our way up this rooftop instead. Now there are different ways to do this. We could theoretically park our car at the entrance to, well, Salvatore's mansion and just arm ourselves with a whole bunch of explosives. But I mean, this is gonna be a lot more professional, I think. At least it should be if we don't screw it up.
Just out of curiosity, since we're no longer working with the mafia, are we still able to use 8-ball services?
Yeah, that doesn't really have anything to do with anything.
Okay, I figured that since he was working so closely with the mafia, he was, aligned with them, but...
Yeah, we're actually not gonna be seeing 8-ball again in the game.
Okay.
He just kinda disappears. And yeah, I don't know if he was in on the whole betrayal. Alright, just wait for good old Sal to show his face.
Any second now.
Come on. There he is. And they'll take care of that. And at this point, you never, ever want to go back to St. Mark's. Because from this point on, the Mafia is gonna be armed with shotguns. And
boy.
those things will blow up your car in 2 hits.
Oh boy, that's a strong shotgun.
2 or 3 hits. And if you have a whole bunch of guys with shotguns firing at you from all directions, you kinda see the problem. So yeah, don't go to St. Mark's. It's not good for your health. Also, King Courtney of the Uptown Yardies, I think that gang is called. Yeah, he has some missions for us as well, and we can access them through the payphone, but we have other stuff to do first.
Oh man, that's a sick jump.
We can do better.
Oh man, I can't wait to see what else you can do with that.
Yeah, I have spent a pretty considerable amount of time just doing that.
I don't blame you, that ruled.
Salvatore's death comes as pleasurable news. You're an efficient killer. I like that in a man. Ah, this is my brother, Kenji.
Asuka has a little job for you, but when you're done, drop by.
I hate how they pronounce her name in this game, just for the record.
Kenji.
Yeah.
Always trying to play with my toys. My police source indicates that the FBI has mounted a surveillance operation at
What?
key locations around the city.
Don't worry about
It's
it.
too late to contact
Is it
anyone
is it the FBI or the Mafia?
Take
Yes.
out these spying cops, but be careful. They're bound to have
Like,
back.
do I believe the
Yeah, so in the original version, it was the Mafia. But in all the re-releases, it was the FBI for some reason. And they forgot to update the subtitles.
Okay.
I have no idea why they changed that. Because we will see the actual NPCs and they are still Mafia guys.
That's a really weird thing to update and not even go through with it.
I have no idea what that was all about. But there you go. Alright, so now let's do a bit of platforming. Always fun. With these controls. Now we don't have to, we could have just driven over there and just shot them, but from here we have a pretty good shot at them. With minimal fuss.
Nice shot.
Yeah, just aim below the arrow at the center. Great. So yeah, this is a timed mission as well, but the timer in this is really lenient, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, this seems kind of generous.
Yeah, you would have to screw up really hard to actually fail this due to the timer. Oh, great.
Always look before you make sharp turns.
No. I have no idea what that SUV was doing. So now I figured I might actually try one of the grenades here, and that
That might have worked.
worked okay.
Hey, there you go. And you didn't get a 1 level for that somehow.
I'm actually kind of surprised.
Yeah, there's a cop right there.
I have no idea how I didn't hit either of those cars. I would love to say that it was skill, but well, yeah. So here I get a little bit confused as to where these guys actually are, but they're of course on the balconies of that building. So I ended up doing another round or another tour around the building here.
If they're on the balcony, you have to find a way up, or can you just like snipe them from down here?
Yeah, we just go to the roof of the casino here.
Well, that's one way to do that, I suppose.
I mean, they're monitoring the casino here, so it makes sense that they would be on the opposite building. Okay. Just take some cover behind this very low textured helicopter.
Can you take the helicopter for a joyride?
No. No flying vehicles in GTA 3.
Damn.
Well, there are police helicopters, but yeah, we can't actually drive one. They'll just be harassing us.
I feel so bad for the people underneath this building. Just about to get surrounded by bloody smears.
Well, I mean, they do live, well, opposite a yakuza-owned casino, so they have probably seen some shit.
Oh, that's true.
So before we go and do the next mission, you may have noticed that our sniper bullets are, well, we are pretty low on them, so let's actually go to ammunition and buy some stuff. Because we don't yet have enough hidden packages to actually get these in our hideout.
Well, this is one way to do a shop. Actually, it kind of reminds me of like top-down like 2D Zelda games.
That, I think, is the only time we actually visit ammunition in this LP. I so wish I had not hit that wall. That would have been perfect. I mean, that was almost perfect already, but that would have just been like the icing on the cake.
That was a really cool jump, though. Like, holy shit, they just keep getting better.
Slightly wonky angle, but I'm okay with that.
A reporter has been nosing around. Marie and I have taken a little holiday together until you can get rid of this perverted voyeur. He's probably out in the bay as you read this. Steal a police boat and sink his career.
Man, I wish I had a rocket launcher.
That would be nice, yes. Do you even need to get on the boat? Can you just snipe him?
I think we have to damage the boat.
Ah.
Yeah, in GTA 3 you couldn't yet shoot the driver of a vehicle.
Oh well.
So I don't think it would work here either. Also, when you descend stairs, be very careful, because Claude has some trouble with them, and if you approach that at the wrong angle, you will end up in the drink. Not that I have ever done that, of course.
It's cool. Stair collision is weird in these open world games sometimes.
But yeah, we now have our police boat. So we have to just chase this idiot down and that'll be it. Not much to it.
I guess it's good you don't have to expend your own ammo for this?
Well, yeah. We do have plenty of ammo, of course, but... Oh, great, thanks. That was helpful.
Those load screens will never not bug me.
So that was that. And now for the difficult part, which is getting this thing back on land, or getting Claude back on land, rather. Because getting out of this boat can be a little bit tricky.
I figured you could just go back to shore or the port.
Yeah, but you have to jump out of the boat and it's... The collision detection is a little bit wonky, to say the least.
Oh.
I have ended up in the water when trying to jump onto the dock many times, so I'll just do this instead. And we even took down a pedestrian, so I think that went pretty well.
Well, all's well that ends well.
Well, maybe not for that guy. So now just just need to get a vehicle here before we get shot by the members of the cartel that are walking around. Because they kind of control this area of the map. Oh, that sucked. Yeah, obviously you want something that is very low to the ground.
Yeah.
It's my handsome handyman. Maria's all tied up at the moment, but I'll tell her you called.
What's that, Asuka? You know, I know I've been a naughty girl, but I really need to pee, okay?
It's time you met our man inside the...
Thank you for that.
Here's a payment for the last little job he did for us. He is understandably cautious. Get to the payphone in Torrington as quick as you can and await his instructions.
So we have another timed mission, and this one is actually pretty challenging. Especially on your first playthrough.
Okay.
We have to kind of make our way, well, all across this island and back a couple of times.
All in 3 minutes?
Yep.
Huh.
So we have to first make it to one end of the island, then the other, and then back to the middle, basically. So yeah, you do want to hurry up in this one.
Yeah, that's a pretty tight time limit.
I remember trying to do this on the PC version with the keyboard.
Oof.
That was not great.
In West Belleville Park.
And that was when I actually already knew this map from the PS2.
Sorry, old lady.
Yeah, kind of in a hurry here. Okay, just coming up on the next one. And up ahead is the bridge to the third island, which of course is blocked at this point.
Of course.
So further north is the campus, and next to it is the football stadium, which we will be seeing right about now. At least if we don't crash into every car on the street. Yeah, that's the stadium.
Ah, the Rockstar Stadium.
It's a nice landmark.
Yeah, kind of hard to miss.
And here's the local university campus.
Get to the phone in South Belleville Park.
Okay, and that of course means that we have to drive past the park one more time.
Oh boy.
Yeah, not a lot of time to, well, screw around.
Meet me in the toilet block in the park.
Now thankfully, the timer is removed at this point.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, if it wasn't, this would be almost impossible.
Yeah, like how you had like what, 50 seconds left on the clock?
I had like 40 seconds left at that point.
I mean, at least the park's not super far.
Yeah, and it's not super big.
You must be Azuka's new errand boy. You got the money? Is it all here? I know what you're thinking. Another bent cop. Well, it's a bent world. Just because I lost a few partners, those suckers from Internal Affairs have started sniffing around. Reckon they can smell me. Well, this city is one big open sewer. But I'm gonna need some non-union help. And if you're interested, you know where to find me.
And so we meet another upstanding citizen of Liberty City, that is Ray Machowski, a crooked cop, and he's pretty grizzled. And we'll be doing missions for him later on. But not quite yet. That was kinda disappointing.
I'm impressed you stuck the landing at least. Like, yeah, hitting the building sucked, but you landed.
Maria and I have gone shopping. Our source in the police has informed us that one of our drivers is a strangely animated undercover cop. He's more or less useless out of his car, so we've tagged it with a tracer. Make him bleed.
Right, so this is entirely Rockstar dunking on Driver 2, in which you play a strangely animated undercover cop who is more or less useless outside his car. Whose name is Tanner.
Well then.
3 kids, 2 cars, and a mortgage. My love life is going stale, even before...
I'm not sure if you could actually steal his car and put a bomb in it.
Thanks to Fernando, I'm still married. But on Wednesday afternoons, I meet Barbara at the motel by the turnpike.
See? The passion chase back. Phil's marriage is safe.
Okay, so let's get to it. Now what is not like the Driver games is that we actually get the cops after us when we attack him. Because in Driver, Tanner is so deep undercover that even his fellow cops don't know that he's undercover, so that of course means that you get to have a whole bunch of really difficult car chases.
Oh, so kind of like Sleeping Dogs then.
Pretty much.
Oh my.
Okay, where is he? But yeah, that does it for Asuka's missions. Next time we'll be meeting her brother, I guess.
That seemed like a really weird place to end one character storyline, I guess.
Oh, she'll be back.
Oh, I'm sure.